Hello!
Hi.
To answer your question,
Howdy.
crew, what flavor tea would be in the mug? It's whatever I'm feeling at the time. But currently I have some butterfly pea blossom raspberry lemongrass tea.
Ooh.
Which what do you mean ooh? You bought it for me.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that sounds good. That's wow. Yeah. No, on vacation I got that for you.
Yes.
So.
And I'm currently infusing it into a 750 milliliter bottle of Reposado tequila.
Oh, nice. Good stuff.
Liquid butterflies, exactly.
Mm.
And it's a beautiful blue color.
Yeah, they're blue butterflies, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think they're just called blue butterflies. I don't remember.
Yeah, I guess they are, huh?
Yeah, that's like their name.
They're just
isn't
called blue butterfly.
Yeah.
The Menelaus blue morpho.
Uh-huh.
Or
It literally
Menelaus.
has blue in there.
Yeah. Well, that's one type of them.
It's concerningly blue, I think, isn't it?
What's that?
It's quite blue, isn't it?
It's pretty blue. It's like I would say it's closer to indigo, but it is a deep
vibrant.
blue. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it does a cool thing where when you add acid to it, it turns bright pink because it's a pH indicator.
Yeah. I'll have to send you a video of that, cause Alex sent me that. So yeah, I'll go ahead and I could do that right now probably if my phone will cooperate. It's been weird lately.
In the meantime, it's gender fluid. Yes, exactly. It's bisexual gender fluid tea.
Somebody redeem the thing before I do.
Gender fluid.
Gender fluid.
There it is.
Thanks, Chucky. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and shimmy us on over to the game screen because we are playing more Professor Layton.
Woo.
And it's it's time to unveil your Halloween costume.
It is. It is time.
You're gone. Oh, there you are. You just weren't showing up for a second, but we're here.
Woo!
Hi, I'm Hardcore Legend McFoley, and this is my girlfriend Hatsune Miku.
Yup. We're both badasses. Thank you. Alex had come up with the fact that I am Kitsune Miku,
Yes.
which I think is incredible.
I don't know if it might be barely big enough to see, depending on the screen that you're on. But the tag on the chest that normally says Vocaloid does say Foxaloid.
Yep. I mean, I can see it pretty okay. It's gotta look for it.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. It says that. Yeah.
All right. Get this music out of here. It's time for Professor Layton.
It's time for lore. It's another redeem that I have to do.
Take notes. It's time for lore.
Is it time for lore though?
You said it's time for, and I had to.
Do you?
And I felt like I had to.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Also, yes, maybe, because we've got potentially another murder going on.
Right.
I
Our
mean, we have
story so
not found
far.
Ramon.
It's true.
Okay.
In the course of their afternoon-long investigation through St. Mystere, Luke and Layton stumble on a rumor about some mysterious kidnappings. The professor has a hunch that Ramon's disappearance and these kidnappings must be connected. In a quest for further details, the intrepid pair continue their search of St. Mystere into the night. Okay, so we did both of these puzzles, if I recall correctly. Enjoy streaming passing out after a long day? Thank you, we will. I hope you have a nice sleeps and a good day
Yes.
tomorrow.
Yeah. I hope I won't be too loud that you'll, be able to hear me while you're trying to sleep, but
Oh,
hopefully not. Oh.
what do you mean? There was a dog there. Oh, I see.
Oh.
So the dog tells us where the hint coins are.
Mm.
Thank you for the bits,
Oh,
Crow!
thank you. Appreciate it. Woo.
Ah. I'm just tapping everything but the very angry man.
You don't want anything to do with that.
Ugh! I can't sleep because of this stupid puzzle. I've been tossing and turning for hours. I'm gonna lose it for real this time if I don't figure it out. Gah! Find a star. Boom, dink, boom, boom.
It's right there on the right.
Oh, yeah. A star the same shape and size as the one shown on the right is hidden somewhere in this picture. Trace its outline below.
Same shape and size. Could be oriented differently.
Yes.
Found
it.
You found it?
Yeah.
Damn. Good job. Hang on. I am again rotating a cow in my mind.
You don't have to rotate it very far.
Okay. If you say so. Oh, I found it!
Hey!
Yeah, top left.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know how accurate it expects me to be.
I mean, that should be fine.
Yeah, I hope so. Ha-ha!
Yeah.
You got it. Doesn't spotting a star earn you a free wish?
You got it.
You got it! Hey, why'd you have to go and tell me the answer? I've been thinking up an answer for days now, and you just go and ruin it. Thanks a lot, you jerk. That's not really one that you have to think about. It's kind of just look at the thing.
Did you find it? Did you not find it?
Did you get it?
You got it.
You got it. 1.
Did you see the real one?
The footage from the actual game? Yeah, I showed it to you.
You showed it to me. Okay. I have
what are you talking
concerningly
about?
bad memory. Okay.
I played it for you shortly after explaining the concept to you.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Shit. Okay.
Okay. That does go there. Well, this definitely doesn't go over here.
Oh. Wait, no, that looked right. What the fuck?
What?
Never mind. I mean...
What, this here? No, these edges don't match up at all.
No. Never mind. Yeah, probably.
This could also be done. Ah, no. Give me back. This could also be down here. I don't know. Doesn't seem like it though.
Sure.
Whatever. We'll come back.
Okay. That was an edge that you put in the middle now. Thank you.
It's not gonna live there
Yeah, but why would you put it in the wrong spot if
because
you
it's in the
know?
wrong spot either way.
It could be not in the wrong spot. You just chewing?
The boy. There you are.
You just chewing.
Yeah, he's munching.
Look, it's a hidden puzzle.
Hidden between the hammocks. I was gonna say hammocks, but hawk is what I was going for.
Ah.
Hidden between the meat hawks.
114.
Hold just a second.
Okay.
Okay. The image below is of a tetrahedron that has been disassembled so that each of its four faces lie flat. Which of the triangles should you insert in place of the so that when the tetrahedron is put together, both the red and blue lines continue unbroken from one face to the next? You know what a tetrahedron is, right?
Uh,
It's just a triangular pyramid. I can't draw on this
yeah,
screen.
I
so.
see. Yeah. Okay.
Which is unfortunate.
Well. Uh,
So we know that the side that is touching the center segment of the pyramid is going to have a red, a blue, and a red on one of the sides. Which is true of B and C.
Sorry, run that by me again?
So the deal is that we're trying to connect the lines to a point on every other face so that like when a red line reaches an edge of the tetrahedron of the shape, it is met by another red line on the other side.
Yeah, it looks like C would work, but
Well, I'm saying
I
that
don't
either
think I
B
fully-
or C could fit that because this top edge on B or the bottom edge on C both fit in to that center. They both fit in that same place. The issue becomes we then need to fold up the other sides and see how those would fit. So if we're looking at the bottom edge, this would be a whole lot easier if I could just like circle these things. That would be really nice.
Sure. You kind of lost me at the last bit.
So this is a three-dimensional shape. This is a net of a three-dimensional shape.
Oh, okay.
We're having to fold it up into a pyramid. And so for every face on this pyramid, we are having to make sure that the lines will meet another line of the same color on the other side of that edge.
I see. Okay.
And so
yeah,
yes,
B or
C does work, but so does B.
Okay.
But we need to consider what we will be doing when we fold it up. So like with the red, blue, red side on B, on that top side, the left side of that triangle would then be meeting up with the bottom edge of the leftmost triangle of the net.
Bottom edge of the leftmost triangle.
Right.
Wait.
But the thing about that is that that B has a red and a blue, and that triangle only has a red in that spot.
Oh. Yeah, it sure does.
So it must be C.
It must be C. Okay. Do we get a picture of the boy? Well, kind of not. Okay.
They're just like, yeah, think about it in 3D.
It's just okay. It's like nothing in this game is drawn in 3D, so you figure it out.
All right.
I mean, it is, but it isn't.
Hungry boy. You want to be this hungry boy?
But he's cheese. His
Hang
name
on.
is Cheese.
Hang on. You think prosciutto is cheese?
Oh, wait. Is that the one that's like meat?
Yes.
Okay, that's right.
Prosciutto is a cured ham.
Okay, he's ham? So what is he? Is he like just a piggish guy?
Yeah, he's a chunky little Italian boy.
What voice would you give him?
I don't know. I'm tempted to give him like a, hey, what do you want?
That's just your nerd again.
What do you think?
I feel like that's just your nerd voice.
Well,
again.
you get lower than the nerd. If you do the nerd, it's you gotta go up higher into the sort of in your soft palate, but then you drop it down. So hey, what do you want? Which actually wasn't the voice that I was giving him originally. It ventured into H. John Benjamin there for a second.
Yeah,
Hey, what do you want?
Okay, wait. Now I want that to be the voice.
Okay.
So you go ahead.
Okay, prosciutto is H. John Benjamin. Okay.
Yep.
Hey, what do you want? Start jawing so I can get back to dinner. So I suppose you haven't seen Ramon, the servant from Reinhold Manor, have you? Gobble, snarf, num nom.
Full snarf.
Of course I've seen him. He's kind of hard to miss with those huge purple lips. But I haven't seen him today.
Oh.
Now, if you haven't noticed, I'm in the middle of important business here. Could you leave me alone now? Of course. Please excuse the interruption. You don't have a puzzle for me?
He's too busy eating.
He's too busy eating to give a puzzle. Nobody's too busy for a puzzle in this fucking place.
I think he is.
Wow.
Prosciutto doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, he had a secret. Whoa, I accidentally found that one. He had a secret puzzle hiding in his meats, and
that was it.
Oh.
His meats had a puzzle. He himself did not. I wish my meats had a puzzle.
Oh, hello.
Really sure what that means.
Didn't mean to do that. Oh there. I've never seen your mug in here before. What'll it be, pal? Oh, I'm not ordering anything. I actually just came by to inquire about a certain matter. Oh, not here for this special then, huh? Well, what do you want to know? No one has seen or heard from Ramon, the servant at Reinhold Manor, since this afternoon. We've looked about everywhere, to no avail. It's like he just vanished from St. Mystere. While talking with Crouton earlier, he mentioned a strange old man who is said to lurk around the village. Do you perchance know anything about such an individual? An old man? All right, that old rumor. So you have heard of him before. If you have any information, anything at all, please share it with us. You're not from here, are you? Thing is, I can't have you spreading crazy rumors about St. Mystere to the outside world, now can I? Of course, if you're a puzzle lover, then maybe, just maybe, I could find it in me to trust you.
What does that have to do with trust?
Whoa, I see you've solved 30 puzzles. All right then, here's an earful for you. I know a fellow who swears up and down that he saw a strange old geezer skittering about town. The fellow I know is Prosciutto. He's a wee one, but he's got the appetite of a wolverine. Do you know where we might
We
find this
literally
prisoner?
fucking found.
Yeah.
You just talked to him.
Can't say for sure, but at this hour, well, he's probably been home snacking on something. His house is on the road that winds up north from here. Why don't you go and pay that walk-in icebox a visit?
We just talked to the boy. Okay.
Oh, fancy meeting you here. I've got a doozy of a puzzle right now. It's harder to crack than a coconut. And who knows, it might even have something to do with the case you're investigating right now. So what do you say? Help a fellow detective out, will you, brother? That's all very interesting, but I do believe there's been a mistake here. I'm no detective, you see. Say no more. Undercover and all that, then, yes? Very well, but I know a fellow sleuth when I see one. Us being in the same trade and all, I suppose it couldn't hurt if I let you have a look at this puzzle. Yeah, that's what detectives do. They just solve puzzles.
Yeah, they do.
Fucking this one. God damn it.
These boys.
A certain town has only 2 barbers in it. There aren't any other towns nearby, so everyone who lives there gets their hair cut by one of these 2 stylists. Looking at these 2 fine gentlemen, which one should you go to for a haircut?
The guy with the crazy looking hair because he did the other guy's hair. Uh-huh.
Well done.
Okay. Yeah.
You think that has anything to do with our investigation?
Not at all.
That's right! Everyone in the village gets their hair cut by one of these 2 barbers. This includes the 2 barbers themselves because people usually cut their own hair. Their stylist is, with the butcher haircut, is probably the more skilled of the 2. My dad used to cut his own hair. But
I mean, people do it.
yeah, I mean, he just like buzzed his head with, clippers.
Sure.
So that's a lot easier to do than like styling it.
Right.
Oh, you've done it. You've solved that monster riddle. Simply astounding. Even I couldn't do it. What the fuck are you talking about?
That one was the easiest one.
Oh, it wasn't that difficult. But on a more important subject, have you heard word from Ramon lately? What's that you say, good sir? You want to solve more puzzles? All right, then here's a gem of a tip. Go visit Granny Riddleton's shack. That's all I can say. My detective's instinct tells me that another case is developing as we speak. I must take my leave now, but perhaps I'll see you again tomorrow, eh? It almost feels like it should go here. You know what? This might be upside down on the wrong side. Because like this, no. Well, these 2 things almost go together. You feel me?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, this top half doesn't fit this bottom half. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay.
So, you've got that whole right-hand side upside down.
Yeah? You think?
I think that that's upside down and should be in the corner, and that what you have... So opposite of what you're doing right now.
So this should be in the bottom left?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's floor. And a curtain.
That curtain seems to be hanging up to me now.
I think it's probably bunched in 2 places.
Yeah, you may be right. This isn't here, is it? No. Okay. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. It doesn't look right, but...
I think the 2 of those are probably bottom right corner.
Yeah, I think they probably fit together better over here. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting it.
You got it.
Yeah, we're getting something resembling
Hey.
something.
Yeah. Yeah, I think all of your things are currently right.
Hmm. Yeah. No, I think I see it coming together.
Yeah.
Sleepy already.
I mean, yeah, a little bit.
Hmm. What did I see in there? Oh no, never mind. I just saw the edge of the my OBS preview.
Oh.
I was like, there's another arrow. I can go behind the bar? Hey, what do you want? Start your outside, go back to dinner. I heard from a fellow at the cafe that you witnessed a strange old man prowling about town. Could I ask you for a more detailed account of what you saw? Okay. Sure. Nom nom nom. I think it was something like 4 days ago. I was on my way home from the market when I saw this creepy guy sneaking around. So I took a closer look, right? I wanted to make sure he didn't clean out the butcher before I got there. Up close, it was some spooky old guy with a huge garble snarf sack. Chomp nom nom.
Oh, sorry.
He had a huge gobble snarf sack. I
He
yelled at
really
him.
did say he had a huge sack.
Got a
That was the
huge sack.
sentence.
Yeah.
Got a huge sack.
I yelled at him, but the geezer just bolted. I was all like, man, look at that. Look at Gramps busting move. I think that weirdo is the one who's been kidnapping people. If you gotta be out at night, watch yourself, you hear? Interesting. You still don't have a
Oh,
puzzle for us?
gobble snarf.
Gobble snarf.
Oh gosh, sorry, Professor. It's not that the Bleh. It's not that the investigation is boring me or anything. I'm just a little sleepy.
It's gotten late. Let's report our findings stating for everyone at the mansion and wrap things up for the day.
Oh Lord. Oh, he's fucking dead.
He's funking dead.
They didn't have to boom that. Jesus. Just fucking. Oh boy. Prof- they jump scared us with a fucking dead body. Professor, look over there. Oh my gosh, is that Ramon?
Man's got a sack full of dude.
He does. What the hell? Aw.
Huh? Ooh.
Oh no, we've lost him.
Luke, you saw that too, didn't you? No doubt about it, that was Ramon.
Does that mean the kidnapper killed Ramon too? Ah!
Steady there, Luke. I think we'd do well to return to the site of Ramon's abduction. The kidnapper may have left a clue behind, you see.
Right. Lead on, Professor.
We need to go sweep the site of Ramon's abduction for clues.
You're absolutely right, Professor. Professor, look at this! Gear.
This appears to be identical to the item recovered from the crime scene at Reinhold Manor.
Do you think it might help us find who is responsible for both crimes?
Perhaps. At any rate, our first priority is to report our findings to Lady Dahlia. Come, Luke, back to the manor. Yeah! We did it!
Now 2 people are funking dead.
After witnessing Ramon's abduction, the professor and Luke return to the manor to report their findings.
This fucking child is so cooked.
We have urgent news. Ramon has been abducted.
And he's funking dead.
What? Who? How? I must inform Madame at once. Madam, something terrible has happened.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, you voice more than one character in this game.
I really do. So are you saying that Ramon has also been involved in some kind of foul play?
It's true. We found him tickling a chicken.
Oh no.
No, we can't be sure of that yet. However, time is of the essence. We must organize a search to locate him post haste. Mr. Layton, what's the meaning of all this? Why do you insist on whipping the town up into a frenzy? The situation has changed recently, Inspector. We saw Ramon being abducted in town. I'm afraid you may have a serial murder case on your hands. We must rally the people of St. Pistaire and organize a search. Mr. Layton, last time I checked, this was my case, not yours. It's too late to start looking tonight. We'll organize a search first thing in the morning. We've no time to debate whether or not to wake a few sleepy villagers. While we sit here bickering, poor Ramon may already be... Everyone, your attention, please!
Honestly, Matthew, can't you see we're busy right now? What is it?
My sincerest apologies, madam, but it's Ramon. He's returned. Returned? But... I believe you also voiced Ramon.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So what, do I give him just like a pompous, like, gay man voice?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. After the professor honored us with a visit, I went to the market to go do the shopping. Why do you ask?
I always shop it from the inside of a sack. Just what is going on here? There you have it, Layton. Now will you finally leave the detective work to the detective?
But we saw it! We saw it happen right before our eyes! Ramon, don't you remember any of this?
That's enough, Luke.
No, let him... But, no, he was...
I must apologize, Inspector Chelmy. It was dark out, and it seems that I was mistaken in what I saw. Now, if you'll excuse us, it's been a very long day, and I do believe we could all use a little rest. I certainly agree. The last thing I need is some drowsy scholar creating a panic in the village. Well, good night to you all, then.
But ask Ramon what the fuck that was.
I don't think that we're going to get a straight answer out of Ramon. I think there's something cheeky going on here.
Fuck.
No matter how I try, I just can't seem to find that special someone. Tell me, Professor, what does an eligible bachelor... What does an eligible bachelor like myself have to do to find a girl? I had an epiphany the other day. I think the reason I'm alone is because I can't solve this puzzle. Oh, how I've tried to solve it, but no matter how many nights I spend pondering it, the answer eludes me. Please help
I,
me, Professor. I don't want to spend the rest of my life talking to my stuffed animals.
I know that's how me and Alex met each other.
It's true.
I was like, "Hey,
Look at me, I
can
can
you
solve
solve
this
this?
puzzle.
Can you solve this puzzle for me? Oh, you can?
Damn, that's
Oh
hot.
boy."
If you want to cut the piece of paper shown in diagram 1 into 2 pieces and then reassemble them to form a rectangle, all you have to do is cut the paper shown in diagram 2. However, in order to assemble the pieces as shown in diagram 2, you need to flip one of the pieces over before putting them together. Where should you cut the paper if you want to turn the paper in diagram 1 into a rectangle without flipping either of your 2 pieces?
Damn it, I fucking stopped listening. I just zone the fuck out
So,
sometimes. I'm sorry. If you want to cut the piece of paper shown in diagram 1 to 2 pieces and reassemble them to form a rectangle. Uh-huh. Uh,
ding dong, ding dang dong. Ding 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 dong.
I,
Is that it? No,
sorry,
never mind. Okay.
sorry, hang on. So,
Yes.
I don't, I don't, I feel like I'm having trouble,
So
reading comprehension.
as you can see in diagram 2, if
Yeah,
we cut the paper here, we can make a
yeah,
rectangle, but in order to put it into a rectangle, we have to flip one of the pieces of paper over.
yeah.
Um, we need to find a way to cut the paper where we don't have to flip it over.
Uh, so you're saying that we cut the piece of paper to form a rectangle, but there's no flipping?
Yeah, we cut the piece of paper so that we can rearrange the pieces into a rectangle without flipping them over.
Okay. Um,
Um, so it has to be in 2 pieces. Either of your 2 pieces. It can't be a tricksy thing where we, cut it into 3 pieces.
right.
Hmm. 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 So we're allowed to rotate. But we can't flip.
I see. Um,
Hmm.
what in the world?
It's tough. I I'm trying to think if there's like a one of these type situations, but I don't know that there would be. Like I think that the cut definitely needs to be along this sort of somewhere in this area,
Sure.
in this general area.
Yeah.
Um, I could be wrong though, but I don't think it would be a situation of like, oh, we just cut off this.
Right.
That doesn't seem likely.
Yeah. Um, oh, I found
Oh,
it.
wait,
I found it.
yeah.
Yep. Yep, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
We both figured it out at the same time
Pretty much,
independently.
yeah.
Huh. Water.
Now that you know the answer, the puzzle seems quite simple, doesn't it?
Ah, fucking shut up.
Oh, joy. I'm positively tingling with excitement with that puzzle solved. I'm sure I'll find a bride in no time.
I don't think those are correlated at all. Sorry,
Also, you
sir.
didn't solve it. You have displayed
Yeah.
zero, attractive skills.
Right.
You just know how the puzzle is done now.
Yeah, you know a guy who can solve it for you.
Hello, Matthew. Inspector Cholme and Madam have retired already for the night. Ramon is likely off to the cafe. You've had a very hard day, Professor. Do try and get some rest. Good night, sir. Oh? I see. Okay. I forgot that I just let us look at those.
Right.
Okay.
I wonder if we really did just mistake what we saw on the street.
No, I'm certain that it was Ramon. When we
Yeah.
saw him, there wasn't the slightest hint of life in him. He may have lost consciousness, but how odd that he should return healthy as can be an hour later. Stranger still is the fact that he seems to have no memory of what we saw happen to him.
It's so peculiar. Plus, Ramon wasn't even the first. Lots of people seem to have had the same experience. Any other village would be in a panic over something like this, but Saint Mystere,
Yes, it certainly is mysterious, isn't it?
well, it's peculiar, that's all. There's something very peculiar about this whole town.
Mysterious, someone might even say.
My god.
Yes, in most places no one would stand for this. But we've seen that Saint Mystere is anything but normal. There's an air of mystery around it.
Shut the fuck up.
Ding dong. A rooster.
A
rat.
rooster. A rat.
Jeremy, you're a rat.
Jeremy, you're a rat.
Yes, don't you worry, I'll let him know. Oh, hello there. There was a phone call for you. It was from an Inspector Chess something. That's not the point in which you would either know it or you would just you wouldn't get share and nothing else.
You might.
I feel like that's not how people remember words.
If you could only kind of hear something, then...
It was from an Inspector Chess something or other. From Inspector Chelmy. He just kept saying that it was urgent and that you should read him at Reinhold Manor at once.
He probably wants to talk about what happened yesterday.
Maybe so. We won't know until we get there, though. Come, Luke. Do you have a puzzle for us? There you are, Professor. Would you help a girl out? I've got something here I'd like you to look at. If you know what I mean. I've made this darling sandwich for my special lunchbox, but the silly thing is too big. Can you make it fit?
Oh, wow. Puzzle.
Using scraps left over from breakfast, you've managed to cobble together a rather oddly shaped sandwich. How many times must you cut the sandwich in order to make it fit neatly in the container? It's something dumb like that.
Is it?
I think so.
Oh, you know what?
Because
It
this
sure
goes here
is.
and that goes there.
That goes there. Yeah.
AJ helped to turn me into an anthropomorphized Pepsi can Egyptian deity style. Oh no. What can I do about this? I don't know how to help you here. I feel like if the Egyptian deities have deigned it to be, then maybe I can't really.
A 1 for
Pretty unfortunate, it's true.
Uh-oh, how unfortunate.
My God.
Hopefully that counts it as one cut and not like, oh, you're actually cutting 2 times because the blah, 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 blah. Oh,
Oh, Lord. That's okay. Either one is accepted,
sure.
I guess. Huh. Yeah, I'm assuming that either answer is right.
Okay.
'Cause there's no mistaking the cut that you just made for that.
Yeah. Oh, Professor, you're just the cleverest. Thank you for helping me stuff some meat into my books.
What the fuck? Oh, Lord. Stuff some meat into my box.
That's what we did.
Jesus Christ.
How'd you get
Oh,
up
Lord.
there?
Yeah, what the hell? Oh, look, Professor. I found a hidden puzzle.
The Pet Hotel. A town not far from you recently opened a ritzy hotel for pets. Can you guess what kind of animal is currently relaxing in room 097? Move 2 matches to form the answer on the screen below. Yeah, I
Bro.
mean, it's pretty easy.
So it's... Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
Move 2 matches to form an animal.
yeah.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Okay.
Dum 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 dum.
Bro, what? Uh,
Are you trying to form a picture of an animal or the name of an animal?
a picture?
Maybe consider doing something else.
Okay. Oh, cat.
Yep.
Yeah, the 2 on the O. Yeah. Maybe consider doing something else.
Have you ever considered no?
Have you ever considered absolutely not what you were fucking thinking, you dumb bitch? I will not have you disrespecting me as Miku. I'll have you know. That was a cinch. Gah.
Hello, Warp and Stash.
Man, I'm already
Or stashing.
sleepy. Stashing.
We haven't even been streaming for an hour.
I know. I didn't realize I was this sleepy. I don't really know what to do about that. I could consume some sugar of some sort. I actually haven't had a lot today.
If you want. I'm not gonna like force you to stay up.
I mean, how about I try a little bit of sugar? If it doesn't work, then I might make you switch gears.
Yeah, okay.
But let me think of what I got. I do have ice cream downstairs, but I don't know if I want it. Here, let me scoot around my house, and look for things.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
You wanna mute yourself? Apparently that's a no. Can I mute you? Mute. There we go. Doom 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 doodaloo doo. Hope y'all are having a lovely evening. I don't know if Saturn ends up wanting to end soon, then I may choose to play more Terraria. I may choose to do. I've been wanting to do some training in faith for the Good Christian Boy achievement, because that's gonna take some doing for sure. But yeah, I don't know. I now realize that while I have muted Saturn, I have no way of knowing when they come back. So I'm going to unmute Saturn, I suppose. And we're gonna have to listen to the occasional rustle. Doom, 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 doom. I don't actually know how far into this game we are. Let me, Professor Layton and the Curious Village chapters. There are 9 chapters, and we are currently on chapter 5, I want to say, which is a little bit, it's a little bit impressive considering how long we've been playing this game. But I suppose I can go ahead and run the ad while we're waiting. So, be right back. Doom 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 doom. The music in this game is very pretty, and I'm very sad that it's not making it to the VODs. But I don't know what else to do. I could go and mute it every time I want to do a puzzle, but I don't know if there's an easy way of doing that. Or if I would really just have to go in and manually do it every single time. Unfortunate. Let's see. God, I hope they don't leave me floundering too much longer. Sorry about my mic there. The random rustling making Miku Fox bounce is kind of amusing me. I don't know why they didn't think to mute themselves before they left, but oh boy. Ah. If I'd have known it was going to be like this, then I would have muted both of us and put us on BRB. All right. Honestly, I'm gonna just mute us and go on BRB because I don't know how much longer this is gonna go on for. So. All right. We return. Hello. They could not hear your hello. I had you muted.
Oh.
Okay. Off the music goes. Game audio is on.
Okay. Well, hello.
Yes. Moving on.
Alrighty.
Looks like you fellows are getting used to Saint Mystere. But stay sharp. Believe you me, you'll be buried in all sorts of difficult puzzles before you can shout stash and scoffin'. By now, I don't know what fucking... I'm trying to find a German accent and it's just not landing. By now, I'm sure you've realized that you can retry the puzzles you failed to solve, eh? However, have you noticed how some puzzles just seem to vanish before you can get back to them? That's right. You see, that's the way it is with some things in life. Once they're gone, they're gone. For good. But rest at ease, you two. Those puzzles you thought had vanished had merely moved elsewhere. You must seek out Granny Littleton's shack. It's a strange old building, so it should be easy enough to spot. But don't get sloppy just because you know how to retry puzzles now. That's French. He's just European. There's no honor in laziness. Now that you've got to slow down on puzzles in town, let me show you a puzzle your way to your shop. Shop.
So, I told Alex this briefly, but I had to use the bathroom as well as get myself a little snack, and my snack ended up being a drink. It's eggnog. It's almond eggnog, which really, unfortunately, tastes like almond milk mostly, and not so much eggnog. But I mean, it is eggnog consistency, and it is eggnog-esque.
Nog-esque.
But yeah, it's like it's definitely still almond eggnog, but the almond milk flavor is really overpowering it. I put a shitload of nutmeg and cinnamon in there to try and do something.
Right.
I might have put a little too much, but it's not really doing it.
Right. You're just drinking gritty milk now.
Yeah. I've just not been. I've been disenchanted by almond milk as of late. I think I kind of overdid it when I was into almond milk at first.
Right.
And now it's like, okay, oat milk is the only way to go. Anywho.
The local museum has an exhibit that spans 9 rooms, as shown in the diagram below. The entrance to the complex is marked by A. And the exit is marked by B. The security guard on duty is a bit of a loafer and wants to walk each room of the exhibit while turning as few times as possible. What is the fewest number of turns he can make while still visiting every room? As an example, the diagram below shows a course that involves 6 turns. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And like just doing like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would just, yeah. We're just kicking the can down the road as far as the turns go.
Wait. So. Oh, I see.
So I don't know if this is what this puzzle is going for. There is a version of this puzzle that's like, yeah, you start here and you go like so. And then you turn, and then you turn. Honestly, actually, I think that might be it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's some bullshit, but I guess that's right.
You got to think outside the bun.
The doors. What'd you say?
I said you got to think outside the bun. So that's only 2 turns.
Which one is that?
That's Taco Bell.
That's Taco Bell. Okay.
So yeah, 2 turns. And if they tell me no, then I will throw a fit. Ha.
Damn.
That's right. If the security guard takes a path like the one shown above, he can finish his patrol of all 9 rooms in just 2 turns. Since the example shows that you are turning right angles to go from room to room, it's easy to assume that your solution works the same way, even though that's not the case. Yeah, I think as far as right turns go, I think that's the least it can be.
Sure.
Now that's what I like to see. Seems this training I've been giving you has paid off. No,
But
you
those
need to
weren't
thank
right
me.
turns. Those were like
Anywho.
45-degree turns.
Well, no, the example.
Yeah. Those were 90. That's the whole
Yeah.
point, was like, hey, it's
But that's what I
not
was
going to
saying.
necessarily be that.
Yeah.
Okay, then what did you say at the end there?
No, I was saying that I think that as far as right-angled turns go, I think the example that they gave was probably the least number that you could get.
I see. Okay. Understood.
Anywho, be seeing you around. Desk. Check on our furniture. It's a bit square for my taste, but I suppose it will do.
How's the Fernie situation?
I rather like this chair. Mysteries, Ramon. Rumblings out. We've only got 2 more mysteries to uncover.
Huh.
I mean, I guess we haven't really uncovered any mysteries. It's just that we know that they exist.
Right.
We know that there are mysteries. I should say.
We caught the cat, didn't we?
Yeah, ages ago.
No, I mean, like, that was us.
Yeah.
So, like, we uncovered that mystery. Like,
That's not really a mystery. They may have listed it as a mystery, but that's not a mystery.
I think they did. Yeah, I think our first mystery was missing cat, and second mystery was death.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
This is you, by the way.
Oh, gosh. Is he a tough guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Hey, Professor. Looking busy as usual, yup. Oh, I've got this puzzle I just can't figure out on my own here. Can you lend me your thinking cap?
I will do no such thing. I'm very sensitive about my hat. Cut which one? Below are 6 linked rings. They may look like a tangled mess, but there is one ring that, if cut away, would leave the remaining 5 rings connected end to end in a long chain. Which one must you cut in order to make the chain? Choose one answer from below. So F is only connected to E. E is connected to F, C, and D, but it's lying on top of B.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Shoot.
D is connected to E. It's connected to A.
It's connected to B as well.
It is also connected to B, you're right. Again, drawing would be helpful, but sometimes they just take away your ability to do so.
Damn.
C is connected to E and B. So if we say we cut away D, then A would be connected to B. B would be connected to C.
Right, because E is only laying on top of B.
Yes, it's not connected to B. C would be connected to E, and E would be connected to F. I think that's our chain.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
There we go. Ha ha.
Haha. It's not polite to point.
Unless it's in triumph.
That's a Yellow Submarine reference. The movie.
Well done.
So that's how you do it, yeah? I can finally rest at night. This thing was bugging me for days. Let me tell you something neat. And by neat, I mean I really mean terrifying. The thing is that I've actually seen that old man with the big sack coming out of that tower up north.
Santa?
That that old man with the big sack.
Coming out of the tower up north. It's Santa.
Yeah, that's Santa.
That's Santa, yeah.
That's Santa Claus. I bet you dollars to donuts that he's the one behind all these disappearances. I wonder what he does up there. Wait, no. I don't even want to think about it. It's just too scary.
Spooky.
Spooky.
Find a place for our books. Yikes! It's a good thing I have a bookshelf for these. So he likes the books, but his happiness does go up. Oh, Layton's happiness doesn't go up at all because of the books.
Right.
Okay, we'll keep it there for now.
Um,
And if we find a bookshelf for
can you
Layton,
put it? Well, can you put it in his bookshelf?
what do you mean?
Like over top of it?
It's
Is
it
that
does it
right?
automatically.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay.
See, because Layton doesn't have a bookshelf.
Yeah. I see.
Are we allowed to go anywhere? Or is it just gonna tell us? Yeah. Okay. Sure wish we didn't have to talk to that old grouch again. A piece of shit. Miss anything? Nope. We're all good. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Something glowing on the ground.
What's that on the ground? Something glowing.
It looks like a scrap of newspaper. What's it say, Luke?
I can't read.
I'm 7 years old.
Well, let's see here. Ahem. It's just terrible. Lady Violet has an awful case of the flu and hasn't left her bed for days. I'm no doctor, so I can't think of any way to help her. Oh, what to do? What to do? Lady Violet? Oh, this journal must be talking about Baron Reinhold's first wife. My heart is heavy as I write these words. The loss of his wife has completely crushed the boss. If only there was something I could do to help. He walks around looking like he's had the wind knocked out of him. And that's the end. Gosh, whoever wrote this must have cared an awful lot for the Baron and his family.
Any new puzzles in here? Appears that no one is working the shop.
Let's steal.
Hey there, Professor. I bet you're here to solve my puzzle. I'm right, aren't I? Yeah, of course I'm right. The longest path. Whoa! For the longest path. Two boys are playing a game in which the goal is to take the longest route possible from point A to point B, as shown on the map below. The only rule is that no section of road can be traversed more than once. What course should they take in order to cover the longest distance possible between point A and point B? This one. That's definitely it. I mean,
you snake around everywhere and you just kind of finagle your way.
I think this might be it.
That very well could be. Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, you could try that.
Yeah, why not? Damn it! Fuck.
Aw.
As a general rule, we should try to cover as many of the roads as possible. In the example above, it appears the boy who walked the green path that covered quite a bit of distance. However, as shown by the dotted lines, the roads this boy passed up on his way to point B added up to quite a distance. Okay, so we want to cover as many long roads as we can.
Sure.
I think we missed out on this right-hand boy.
Right. Yeah.
So we might do... Well, what if... Well... Um... Uh... Um... Uh... This seems wrong.
Uh,
So if I just do the thing that I did before... Which I'm forgetting what it was now.
sure.
I think it was this.
Yeah.
We're missing like 3 units up here. 1 unit in the
Yeah.
middle here. 2 units here. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 9 over here.
Yeah.
So we're trying to beat... I forgot these two.
And the top,
We're trying to beat
yeah.
11.
trying to beat 11. Okay.
So if we just go like... Just take as long of roads as we possibly can.
Sure.
Got 1 here in the bottom left, 2 here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is also 11.
12.
Oh, this is 12. This is worse. Okay.
Yeah. Shoot.
No. That can't be it.
Shoot. Can you how if you sort of attempt to do a spirally thing, how does that go?
Well, how am I supposed to spiral when I'm starting on one corner and trying to end up at the end rather than the center?
Yeah.
And I'm trying not to cross myself.
Sure.
So it's no section of road can be traversed more than once. Not that you can't cross your own path.
Cross. Yeah.
So if I do one of... Like, if I do, like... Well, shit. I don't have a good place to demonstrate that. I think they may have deliberately made it so that that's not really an option.
Yeah, it looks like it.
But, like, if there were another place to go down from here, then I would be able to. But
Right.
that may come up in the center. But I think with our... there's no intersection that has 4. There's only ever 3. So
Right.
I think that actually is not the case.
Yeah.
I think this is just the same thing that I did at first again.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, yeah.
We've got 55 hint coins.
Yeah.
Many people think they have the answer on their first try, only to discover otherwise. Try to walk as much of the road as
That's true.
possible on your way to point B. That's the point of the
Literally,
puzzle.
that's the fucking puzzle. That's the directions of the puzzle. That's not a hint.
Hint number 1. Hey, dumbass! Maybe try reading it.
Do the thing.
The area that the boys are walking is a square that's more or less composed of long and short sections of road. After you've charted out your course and you think you have the answer, take a quick look to... Fucking...
We were doing that.
What do you mean? That's not a hint! Starting out from point A, head far to the left as possible. When you reach the left border, start heading south. The longest path you can draw will form an S-shaped line through the middle of town.
Oh. I think go from the bottom. No, so turn right, not there, but the next one.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Keep going.
I was trying to get to the top of the S.
Yeah. I think that's what they're looking for.
So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking love that they just gave us 2 non-hints and then they were just like, okay, we'll just solve it.
Yeah.
Bang up job there, Professor. Even that puzzle didn't faze you, huh? Of course not. You're a pro. Yep, you're a real piece of work, Prof. You know that? Of course you do. You're a scholar, after all.
I've never heard the phrase piece of work being used positively until now.
I think I've heard it once or twice.
Not once. Yeah, no, never for me. I think it's the bottom.
Yeah, probably
It's
here.
gonna be like there, yeah.
Anything on this tiny sack? Nope. We got it before.
We're looking for big sacks in this town.
It's true.
Huge sacks, even.
Fucking Claudia!
We want them-
Well, if it isn't Claudia out and about. And that reminds me of a puzzle. And that reminds me of puzzle.
Oh, it does! It says, and that reminds me of puzzle.
Give it a try, my boy.
Oh my god.
Word wrong. Weighing cats. There are 3 different colors of plush cats before you. The color of a cat denotes its weight. Examples 1 and 2 show their relative weights. You have 3 red cats and 4 black cats loaded on one side of the scale. The other side of the scale, there are 4 white cats and 1 black cat. Given this setup, will the scale tip left, tip right, or stay level?
Ah. So 4 white equals 5 black. And 1 white, 2 black equals 3 red.
Yes.
The bottom. Okay. So if we switch out the 3 red, we find out that 6 black and 1 white is the same as 4 white and 1 black. Which we could then find out means...
Well, we don't know that that's the same.
Huh?
So the top scale is, we're trying to figure out what the scale will do.
Yeah.
I think it sounded like you were saying it sounded like you were saying that if we swap out the 3 red, then we can see that these 2 things are equal. And it's like, no, that's not true.
No, it's not. Okay. I see. Okay, then we can swap it out to not have any red, to have 6 black and 1 white on the left.
Yes.
And then a total of 6 black cats on the right. So
Yeah,
6 black cats.
6 black cats and 1 white must necessarily be more heavy than 6 black.
Right.
So it'll tip to the left.
It would tip to the left.
Huzzah. 2012, good year?
Eh.
Okay. Once you realize how you need to look at things, it's not a terribly difficult problem now, is it? Now let's get this goddamn cat back inside.
Or we don't give a shit.
Yeah, we just
I
don't give a
guess.
shit.
We didn't do anything with that. Just like, this cat's gonna try and escape again.
She's not supposed to be out
That
here.
sucks. That sucks. Wild.
We're 2 puzzles away from funny number, I would like to point out.
Oh.
Oh. Are you trying to poison me?
God.
What are these vile things? You oaf. Some butler you are. I'm just so sorry, sir. I detest sweets. The very sight of them turns my stomach. Get that plate out of here at once. Oh, yes, but of course.
Okay, rude.
Ah, Layton, there you are. You requested our presence, Inspector Chillamy. My sources tell me you've been out snooping about and interfering in my case. Just what are you up to? It certainly wasn't my intention to interfere in your case. However, a few things don't make sense. Leave the investigating to the police and go chase after that golden apple or whatever the fuck it is. Piece of shit. Don't you worry your pretty little head about it. I'll find Simon's killer. Of that you could be sure. Now, unless you have something else to say, I've got work to do here. Understood. Good day, sir.
That inspector has some nerve dismissing us like that. Like I said before, I don't like him one bit.
What do you say we go ask Ramon about yesterday, Luke? Oh, Professor, you just simply have to help me. I've just got another puzzle on my hand I just can't solve. As a man of the world, you know there's nothing more women find more alluring than competence. I'm counting on you, sir. Don't doom me to an eternal bachelorhood.
Dude. Just fucking... It doesn't make you competent to have friends.
Just stick your
You will
dick
do
out.
your shit before you.
The cross shape on the pin board below has 9 pins inside it and 16 outside it. Remember that example because now it's your turn to construct a shape on the board. Can you create a cross that has 17 pins inside it and 16 outside it? Feel free to make your cross any size you like.
But fucking... It has 9 pins inside and 16 outside.
9. No, the example has 9 inside.
Yeah. I was reading that
Okay.
again.
But we need...
9 and 16, but then we want 17 and 16.
So my instinct with stuff like this is always, oh, they're going to do some tricksy diagonal bullshit.
Yeah.
So if we try that.
That would be fewer.
Oh, no, you're right.
You want 17. So
what if we do like...
yeah. It would be one of them's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, yeah.
And there's 16
Jordan.
outside?
3,
Yeah.
6, 9, 12. Yeah.
Cool.
Good job.
did it!
Have I done a puzzle today? I think I did one.
I mean, you've figured things out. I've sat there and let you figure them out.
I don't know. It felt like there were quite a few that were like, well, shit, I have to draw this thing. So
Well, there
here,
was
let me
the
do it.
cat one.
Yeah, but that took me like 2 seconds.
No, the match one, the one turning 097 into cat.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, old boy, with this puzzle solved. I feel
Well, you also basically told me the answer to that
I
one.
didn't tell you the answer. I just told you that you
You
were
said,
looking for the
what
wrong
if...
answer.
Well, you said it's not a picture, it's a word, and that's probably part of the confusion for people.
I am confusion.
Hmm.
With this puzzle solved, I feel I've drawn one step closer to the altar. Wallcock.
Wallcock. Cock for your wall.
Do you have a puzzle for us, sir? You're not from around here, so you probably don't have any on hand. Whoa! Okay, never mind.
Oh.
Mr. Layton, you have some skill at solving puzzles, yes? I once cracked the case by solving a puzzle left behind on a note I found hidden at the crime scene. Let's see how you fare against it. The mysterious note. Oh, I know this one. A detective who was mere days from cracking an international smuggling ring has suddenly gone missing. While inspecting his last known location, you find a note. The note appears to be nothing more than a series of numbers, but your gut instinct tells you that this note will reveal the name of the crime kingpin. Currently, there are 3 suspects in the case: Bill, John, and Todd. Can you break the detective code and find the criminal's name?
It's Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was already looking at, okay, sells? He sells?
Yeah.
So,
Here, I can rotate on stream.
he sells
Hey!
oil.
Look at that.
Wait, keep it there. Nice. Bill is boss. He sells oil. Okay.
He sells oil shells by the oil shore.
Uh-huh. Oh, we have oil dumpage in the fucking oceans.
Yeah, it's true. Impressive, Mr. Layton. It seems the rumors touting your skill weren't totally unfounded. But don't go getting any ideas. Do the smart thing and leave the detective work to me. In the meantime, you can occupy yourself by searching for the golden apple. Yeah, don't try to slip that fucking puzzle by a generation of kids who were writing boobies on our calculators.
Right, for real.
That's it. Can't be done.
Exactly. That's Dahlia's sister or something. It looked like.
What workmanship? I wonder if it's tea time yet. This doesn't make him any happier. That's weird. It doesn't make either of them any happier.
Oh.
Maybe it needs to be a bigger threshold. Also, 69. Let's go.
Let's go! We did it! We can go home now.
Yeah, let's just go home. We
can all go home.
We accomplished what we came here to do. Don't worry about the murders or the inheritance thing that we were trying to solve. Just fucking... We did it. We solved 69 puzzles. Let's go.
We did it. We did it. I thought that, like, it had just said, oh, you solved 30. Oh, it probably has a threshold of at least 30. Somebody said, oh, you've solved 30 puzzles.
Yeah, we've been going around and sniffing every rock.
Right. So it would cap at 30.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
I
like
see.
it before you go any further, we want you to at least go back and solve like a couple more.
Right.
Rather
yeah.
than just the required main story beat puzzles.
Sure. Oh, Professor, how fortunate that you're here at a time like this. I have a favor to ask of you.
Please, madam, ask away. Pardon me. I'm happy to come to your aid in any way I can.
Thank you, Professor.
I have this puzzle.
Could you solve this puzzle for me? Though I'm not feeling up to the challenge, it won't solve itself.
Normally, I have servants do my puzzles for me, but with all this murder business, people are a bit busy.
Exactly.
How old is Mom? A father and son are having a conversation. The father turns to the son and says, "You know, son, there was a time when your old man was twice the age of your mother. Of course, the next year I was only 1.5 times her age, but still, that's pretty amazing, eh?" If the father is 44 years old, how old is the mother?
Uh, that's I mean, so that's already concerning, I'll be honest.
No, so fucking what it
Oh,
is.
at a time,
Yeah.
they were.
Mhm.
I mean, that's
No,
still feels like that would be bad.
I'll tell you what it is. He's
Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could have been like when they were really young, I see.
1 year he was twice her age. The next year he was 1.5 times her age. There's only
One answer that
yes.
works for that. I
Uh-huh.
see. Um, so
Also, he's totally doing the fucking nerd.
yeah. He is.
Hmm.
Um,
So when can one person be twice one person's age 1 year and then 1.5 times that person's age the next year?
yeah, I'm having trouble because I know it would have to be a small number, but I'm not
Uh-huh.
getting it yet. Hang on.
Okay.
Oh, so she's 43?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dad out here actively trying to make himself sound sus.
Yeah, for real.
All right.
What a relief. I can finally stop thinking about that silly puzzle. You have my thanks.
A splendid painting.
We fucked it
Painting.
up.
What
Now
brushwork?
it's 70 and not the fun number.
I guess this painting is nice, but what do I know? Doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay. Moving on. Hello, sir. You don't seem to be very dead. Good day, Ramon. How are you feeling today?
Sorry, 1 second. Fit as a fiddle now, Professor. Perhaps even as vivacious as a violin. Oh, that awful fatigue from last week seemed like it never happened. As you can see, I'm bursting with energy and my skin is soft as a baby's. I feel like a teenager again.
Is that so? That's good to hear.
He doesn't seem to remember what happened yesterday, does he? He has no idea what happened.
No idea that he got sacked.
So what's our next move?
We shall respect the inspector's wishes and leave the murder case alone, Luke. It's as Inspector Chelmy said, solving crime is the police's job. Besides, something tells me that this case and the Golden Apple are more related than we suspect.
That's that intuition of yours talking again, isn't it, Professor?
First and foremost, we need to find a clue that will bring us closer to the Golden Apple. Perhaps one of Baron Reinhold's relations or close friends can help point us in the right direction. Of course, there's also someone else. Let's see if the family butler has anything to say on the subject. It's finally time to start the search for the golden apple. Explore Saint Mystere for clues. I mean, I just saved, but sure. Do-do-do-do. All right. Let's go talk to all the people we just talked to again. Back so soon, Professor. Matthew, I was wondering if you knew anything that could point us in the direction of the golden apple. Anything you would know would be a great help. For example, did the Baron say anything before he passed away? I'm so sorry to disappoint you, Professor, but the Master never said anything of the sort to me. I'd very much like to help you in your search, but my duties here prevent me from leaving the grounds. If only Ingrid was around to provide some assistance. I beg your pardon, sir. Ingrid? It's been years since she left, but Ingrid used to work as a servant in the mansion. She was Flora's nurse, and she often helped me with my work.
Matthew!
Yes, madam. I'll be right there. Please excuse me, sir. The lady calls. If you're curious about Ingrid, why not pay her a visit and talk to her yourself? Let's see, at this time of day I'd imagine she's out walking around by the general store. Please do me a favor and tell her that Matthew sends his regards. Certainly. I'll be sure to pass on your message. Thank you for all your help, Matthew.
Isn't Ingrid that sweet old lady we passed by before?
Indeed. We also saw her in that picture of young Flora. Come, Luke. Let's go find the old girl.
Off we go, then. The general store is just outside the mansion, right? We'll be there in no time. I'd like to be left alone for a little while, Professor. I need some time to collect my thoughts.
Okay, it seems like they don't actually have anything new to say. You needn't worry, I assure you I will find Simon's killer myself. For now, just let me do my job and go back to your search for that golden apple. I'm stumped again, and I just know I'll never find a bride of my own if I don't solve this puzzle. I'll spend my golden years alone, with only the smell of cats and ribbon candy to keep me company. I beseech you, Professor, help me solve this puzzle.
Yikes, ribbon candy? That sucks.
Not even the
like-
cats are keeping you company, just the smell.
God.
You have a single sheet of balsa wood, as shown in the diagram below. Your job is to cut the wood along the dotted lines so you end up with 4 identical pieces. The pieces may face different directions, but they must not be mirrored versions of each other. Go on and get shopping. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I already got it.
The pieces may end up facing different directions, but they must not be mirrored versions.
So you have to be able to rotate one piece into another. So
The
for
one
example,
piece-
this is not valid.
Right. I saw that. Okay.
Yeah, I know the answers already.
Shoot.
Shoot. Bang bang.
Ah, shoot.
Oh, beans.
Oh, beans.
Oh, golly gosh.
Ah, crud.
Icy wiener.
Fucking.
You can do it. I believe in you. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum.
Fucking.
Fucking.
Oh, I
Hmm?
got it. So the C
Yeah.
shape. Yeah, that one. And then on the other side, and then in the middle.
Hmm.
Yeah. Nice.
I clicked submit like 4 times and it didn't. Take.
It's weird.
It's weird. Once you got the shape of the pieces, it wasn't so difficult, but it wasn't all that easy to find them within the wood, was it? Yeah, once you figured out the puzzle, it wasn't so difficult, was it?
Yeah, I fucking hate that. It's like, yeah, once you know what the answer is,
It's not that hard.
it's not that hard. It's like, well, yeah, by that point, there's nothing to do,
Mm.
bitch.
Oh, happy day. With that puzzle out of the way, I'm confident that no woman will be able to resist me. I'll be bidding my loneliness goodbye before I know it. Mysterious bottle.
My God. I want to point out that your bot did not go off.
Never. Hmm.
Yeah, like your message did, but it
Uh-huh.
didn't, you know.
Yeah, there was no
That
ping.
doesn't at anybody.
Yeah, I mean, I could have, but then that would mean if it did go off, then there's 2 pings. Maybe I just need to start pinging people anyway, and just link the thing in there
Yeah.
the same way that because I'm posting them all anywhere, everywhere anyway. But
Right. Just did not go off so far.
cool.
Yeah. I mean, there's still time.
Yeah.
I think I've seen it happen like 2.5 hours in.
Mm-hmm. I think last time it did.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Dino's on vacation.
Yeah. 2.5 hour wait.
Dog.
Doug.
Thank you, Rooster.
Rooster. Yep.
Do you want the old lady or you want me to?
I could take the old lady.
Hmm.
Oh, goodness me. If it isn't Mr. Layabout, was it?
The name's Layton, madam.
That's right, Mr. Layton.
That's Professor Layton to you, ma'am.
What can I do for you, sir?
And the Curious Village. That's my full name.
It's your title.
Earlier we were talking with the butler at Reinhold Manor, and he mentioned you used to work there. We'd very much like to hear anything you might know about the Baron.
Heavens me, you want to hear about the Baron? I'm afraid the only stories I have are from when I worked at the manor, and that was ages ago.
That would be ideal, madam. Would you mind telling us one?
All right. Well, I suppose I could tell you a bit about the Baron and his former wife. The way Master Reinhold and his wife would carry on, they almost seemed to be like children. You'd never seen a man so in love as Master Reinhold was. When she passed away, Flora was all the Baron had to remember her by. So he raised that little girl with all the love a child could want. The things he'd bring home for her. Toys from all over the world and teddy bears as big as yourself. He was in high spirits in those days. He really wanted to give her 2 parents' worth of affection.
So where has Flora gone?
Your guess is as good as mine, sir. I have no clue where that girl went. She left the mansion well after I stopped working for the Reinholds. Some say Lady Dahlia put Flora on the street to keep the family riches to herself, but that's nonsense. After all, The Baron cared about Flora so much, I can't imagine that he'd allow something like that. You know, you just reminded me of a puzzle. Oh, never mind. The grave, the grave of the Baron's late wife is located in the manor garden. I wonder who takes care of it now.
The Baron's former wife is buried in the garden. Thank you, madam. You've been extremely helpful. Luke, let's head back to the manor. I have a hunch that the grave might hold the clue we've been looking for. Hatsune Miku, it's true.
Woo!
Hi, Sarah. How are you? Thank you for popping in. Arf!
Miku!
Good, glad to hear it. Hello, sir. A very small man.
Oh, look, it's Matthew.
Just watched Scream 3, and wow, that movie is just a Scooby-Doo episode. Did it have Matthew Lillard in it? I mean, I know I'm pretty sure he was in the first one, but... Good day, Professor. Were you able to track down Ingrid? Yes, we did. In fact, we were just speaking with her. I mean...
Secret passages and traps. Yeah, that's pretty
yeah.
similar.
I mean no disrespect, but she said the grave of the Baron's late wife lies on these grounds. Do you have any knowledge of this? Lady Violet's grave, sir. I was just about to visit it myself. Obviously, Killer Unmasking. Yeah, they would do that, huh? Would you mind if we came along to take a look? Not in the slightest. Right this way. Here's the entrance, sirs. Please watch your step on the way in. How do you keep these flowers growing in a fucking
Yeah, what the hell?
mausoleum?
I mean, it is a mansion, and they have people working on, like, the area, I guess, but... Yeah, I don't know.
This is Lady Violet's grave.
Gosh, this place is really nice. It's not creepy at all.
The late Baron, rest his soul, told me to keep this place in proper order, and I have tried to do so. Here sleeps Violet, my one true love.
This statue looks so much like Lady Dahlia, it's hard to believe it's someone else.
Back when Flora was just a tiny little thing, Lady Violet used to take her to the park in town. Some of the flowers in the garden grew from the ones Flora planted here for her mother. Oh, I forgot to tell you about the Baron's journal. It should still be in the desk, in Madame's room. It's possible that it might contain some information that could aid your search for the golden apple. My thanks, Matthew. I'll be sure to give it a once-over later. Now then, Luke, we'd best head back to Reinhold Manor. And everyone's gone. Any coins between the couch cushions? No. This must be the journal that Matthew spoke of.
I have to admit, he seems to know where everything in the manor is.
There's something about reading someone else's journal that just doesn't seem proper to me. However, the investigation must continue, so... The craftsmanship of it is simply remarkable. It reminds me of my sweet Violet when she was alive.
What do you suppose it refers to?
Flora doesn't like the thing at all. I've seen her run away from it on multiple occasions. Recently, she spends more time playing by dear Violet's grave than anywhere else.
I'm sad to say I doubt Flora will ever take to it. I can't blame her, as I've changed its memory. I felt terrible forcing that change on Flora, but I just couldn't bear to see it like that anymore. Violet, there can never be another you. You were my first, my last, my everything, and my only. Changed its memory? I'm not sure what the Baron means, but this is clearly vital information here. I collapsed some days ago and have been bedridden ever since. I feel as if I have failed Flora as a father. I can only hope that when I am gone, the people of the village look after Flora and care for her as I did.
He must have been terribly ill.
It seems I am not long for this world, and the time has come for me to say goodbye to my little Flora. I've left everything in Bruno's care now. Flora, I pray you find happiness in this life. I've disclosed the location of the secret place in a note that I've left with an old friend. It is my most fervent hope that the seeker of the golden apple finds it and grants my dearest wish.
Professor!
Baron Reinhold's old friend. We must seek out this person, Luke.
Professor, how can we possibly find that person with nothing but this journal to go on?
It's like I always say, Luke. Any good investigation starts on the street. We'll just have to ask everyone in town about the matter.
What? I mean, of course. You're absolutely right, Professor. Let's get to it.
Of course, any good investigation also needs direction. Let's start out by asking Ingrid a few questions. She seems to know a great deal about Baron Reinhold. Dog.
Dog.
Chair.
Chair.
Oh, and everyone's back. Do you have yet another puzzle already?
Wild.
Would you please let me know of any eligible bachelorettes you might meet in your travels?
Nah.
We might as well check, just in case. No, she said it already. Okay. Yep. Okay, cool. They all just disappeared so that we could go into the back room to look for that journal, and then they immediately came back. Hello. You're exactly who we're looking for.
Oh, look who it is! Professor Ladle, was it?
The name's Layton, madam.
Oh, that's right. Professor Layton. All that talking about the mansion we did last time got me reminiscing, so I decided to stop by for a visit. But enough about me. By the look on your face, it seems that you have something you want to ask me.
As a matter of fact, I do. Do you happen to know who Baron Reinhold would consider his close friends?
His friends, you say? Well, he wasn't exactly what you'd call a social butterfly. I'm sorry, that's really all I knew of his friends. Oh, wait a moment. I do believe that I saw that Zapponi fellow pay a visit to the mansion a few times. Professor, could she be referring to that man we met?
Ah, yes, that gentleman with the fancy little mustache. We should ask if he knows anything. I would wager he's still hanging about the fork in the road just beyond the clock tower. He never seems to move, that man, almost like he's some sort of a character in a video game. That needs to be tied to a singular spot. I am gonna pause for just a moment as the ad goes. Let people come back, and then we can move on.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You said you have to
I'm,
be up early, so
yeah.
think you want to call it soon.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
Um,
we'll find a
pretty
couple of
darn
puzzles
soon.
and then.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty darn slurpy.
Slurpee.
Slurpy.
Mm-hmm. Dio needs to send you an important image. Okay. I've accepted the friend request. Dio's typing. Here, I'm just gonna forward this to you.
Oh.
Ah,
For those
I
of you who may be
mean,
listening, this is a. I've just been sent a drawing of Billy from Saw, the Billy puppet, as a sexy woman, and she has her breasts exposed, but there are spirals over her tits, in the same fashion as his cheeks. And this is quite amusing to me. I am amused.
it's very good. Whoa.
I'm not going to show it on stream, but
No.
I know how to
That's
make a
very
strong
funny.
statement. What can I say? Yes, it's true. All right, back to our puzzles.
It's quite good.
We've got an Italian man to find. Do you have any new puzzles, sir? Lady Dahlia sure is gorgeous, ain't she? Yep, sure is. What a dish. What a doll. What a honey. Guys like that are pretty rare, I tell you. Yup, yup.
Fucking okay.
She ain't pretty, she just looks that way.
Hang on. Sorry, I was taking a sip.
You're
Hmm. Nothing good can be said about that tower. I heard it's all sorts of scary. You should stay away. Yup. That's it? Okay.
good.
Who are you looking for this time? Want to rest for a minute and solve this puzzle?
Two corporations have put out help wanted ads. Aside from the information below, the two companies' offers are exactly the same. From a purely financial standpoint, which one should you work for? Company A will pay you $100,000 a year and give you a $20,000 raise yearly. Company B will pay you $50,000 every 6 months and give you a $5,000 raise every 6 months. So they pay the same yearly,
Yeah.
but you get the raise every 6 months. So let's see. Let me get a pen and a pad.
I feel like it's. Don't even think about a pen and a pad. I feel like if it's 20,000 yearly,
Mhm.
it's a raise,
Yeah.
and 5,000 every 6 months.
Yeah, but
Isn't
that's compounding.
compounding?
Yeah, so like after 6 months, you will not make 50,000. You will make 55,000. And then 6 months later, you will not make 55,000. You will make 60,000. It's not a bonus; it's a raise.
Oh, I see.
So if we say 100,000,
50,000 every 6 months give you, I mean,
if we say 100,000 a year, then company A, you get 50,000 in the first 6 months, and then another 50,000 in the following 6 months. Although I don't know when to apply the raise.
right?
But then say that we apply it at the end of the
Probably
year.
just
Yeah.
end of the first year, yeah.
Yeah. So then you would next get 70K and 70. No,
No, so it's 100,000 a year.
you would get
So
60K each semester. Because you would only go up to 120. Whereas
Yeah.
company B, you would get 50K.
well, you get so it's 120 after the first year,
Mhm.
and then it's only going up by 20,000 each year after that.
Yes.
50,000 every 6 months plus 5,000 every 6 months means that you're at 110 after the first year, but
But you're not at 110,
then
you're at 55K per semester. So the thing about this is,
Mhm.
at company A, you get 50K and then you get 50K.
Mhm.
And then you get your raise, and then the next year you get 60K and you get 60K. But at company B, for the first year, you get 50K, then you get a raise, you get 55K. Then you get another raise next year, you go up to 60K, then you get another raise and you go up to 65K. So it is exactly like the other job in the range it gives you, but in the second half of the year you make $5,000 more. Because
Okay.
company A for the 6 month periods you go 50-50, 60-60. And in company B, you go 50-55, 60-65. This math shit is
Right.
gay? It's true.
So it's
It's just objectively better.
yeah. Okay. I only kind of understand, but okay.
So that 20,000,
Uh-huh.
you can imagine that split as, 10,000 per
6
six,
months.
but you only get that once a year.
Right.
Whereas with the $5,000 raise, you get that every quarter. Not every quarter, every semester.
Every half.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah,
So you have to spend a whole year at 50,000 a semester
right.
before they can bring you up to 60,000 a semester.
Yeah.
Whereas at company B, you spend a semester at 50, a semester at 55, then you spend a semester at 60, a semester at 65.
I feel like you're neglecting to tell me the next thing.
No, that is the thing. The thing is that in the second half of the year, whereas you haven't gotten a raise at company A, you have gotten a raise at company B, and you're making 5,000 more than you would be if you were working at company A.
Oh, I see.
If I could draw,
I
I
was
would I would
getting
put it
I
on
was
screen for
getting
you.
bogged down by.
I'm sure that it'll give us a visualization.
Okay.
As seen in the image above, as you actually calculate things out, you'll see that the salary for Company B will always be $5,000 higher than the corresponding salary at Company A.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
the raise is the same, but you're getting it more frequently. And so it compounds.
Sure. Okay. I was trying to figure out for okay, yeah, for some reason. Oh, see, that's the issue.
Hmm.
I um for year 1, I was counting A as being already at 120.
That'll do it. Yeah, you don't get a raise the moment you start working.
Well, no, I was thinking like when I label this at year 1,
Mhm.
it's by the end of year 1.
Well, no, you would get the first year salary, and then you would get a raise.
Okay. I guess yeah.
Point of the puzzle, capitalism sucks.
Yeah. Oh, you did it. Okay. I guess I should give you some info as a reward. You know Lady Dahlia, right? She's planning to keep the fortune to herself once it's found. And you've been helping her all along. Don't you feel so dumb? Tee.
Houseplant.
Houseplant.
Do you mean this tree grows houses? Because it's kind of calming. Ah, the delicate emerald hues of nature. Just lovely. Who even talks like this?
I was surprised when you flipped it over to Luke there. I was like, nah,
I mean,
Layton.
apartment complex. Actually, I find it quite simple.
Yeah.
Oh, this time I've really had it! I thought up this great puzzle, but I couldn't find anyone to tell it to!
He's so angry.
He's so angry all the time. You have at your disposal a large number of tiles, like the one shown below. If you were to take these tiles and try to make a square, what is the fewest number of tiles you'd need?
Oh, I see.
You know it? Or
No.
you understand? Okay.
I think I understand.
Mhm. Okay, I can't draw, but
it would be 60 by 60,
would it?
I think. So, well, a 60-inch by 60-inch is what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
I think, because if that's one tile. Oh, God fucking shit.
You
fuck.
got it. I can tell by the tone in your voice that you got it.
Yeah, so you have to fucking stack them to make a fucking
Yeah.
bitch.
Because a 60-inch one would be 6 by 5, which would be 30, whereas
30.
this would only be 20.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Get up to 10
by
inches.
10.
You got to think, why would they even disclose the depth of the tile?
Yeah. I did think that was weird.
Oh, come on! I was all ready to tell you the answer and everything, but no, you had to go and ruin it by answering it before I said it was okay, didn't you?
Dang you! Have you ever considered the strong possibility that you might be a jerk?
Oh, Polly.
You bumbling piece of shit. I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Jesus.
Jeez, man.
Yeah, what the hell?
Hey, you two. You guys like chess, right? How about it? Want to sit down for a game?
How am I supposed to eat my pizza without my drink? My drink? My
Too
diet
many
Dr.
queens,
Kelp?
Too many queens. Too many queens. Too many queens.
In chess, the queen can move the full length of the board diagonally, vertically, and horizontally. See if you can place 4 queens on this 4x4 chessboard. There's a catch, though. You must arrange the pieces so that no queen blocks another's line of movement. Good luck.
Oh, fuck this.
I do already know this one.
Mm,
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
See, if you want to guide my hand and tell me where to put a queen, just tell me.
no. I don't even know that I fully understand how that's possible.
It is.
Like, well, no, I fucking know it is. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like, uh, if they can move any fucking direction,
Mm-hmm.
then wouldn't anything be in their way?
No. Okay, so with this queen in the upper left, you have this vertical, this horizontal, and you have this diagonal. But
Sure.
these blocks here and these blocks here
Sure.
are available.
That's fair. I see. Mm,
Start eating some of the pieces while the game isn't looking. Exactly. That's the prime chess strategy.
it's true. Now, if it's not in the corner, are we? They could go backwards, right?
Yeah, they can go in any direction.
Right. Okay.
Otherwise, they would have to specify how to orient this board.
You're right.
Whether you're white or black.
My God. The fuck? Ugh.
I do have a hint for you if you would like it. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking. Fucking huh? I feel like I'm trying a lot of things, and none of them leave much space, and the space that they do leave, it just fucks with the other ones. Uh,
I can try eating the pieces if you would like.
I would like you to do that.
Ah, it regenerated.
Damn. I guess I'll take a hint.
Okay. So, queens in the game of chess.
Uh-huh.
Within the set of their moves,
Uh-huh.
they contain all of the moves that other chess pieces can do normally, except for one. There is one chess piece that can move in a way that queens cannot.
There's one that can like bypass one and go like two spaces.
Almost. Well, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by bypass one?
I mean like go like forward two spaces.
So pawns can move forward two spaces, but queens can also move forward two spaces. They can, I mean, you don't just go until you hit a wall when you're a queen. You move to wherever you want within the diagonals or the orthogonals as they are called.
Sure. Well then shit. I
Sarah does have it.
uh yeah, no, I have no idea.
The horsey moves like an L. So if you have a queen, or if you have a horse, or a knight, I should say, you can go here.
Oh.
Or here, for that matter. Queen can't do that.
Queen can't do the L. Okay.
So anywhere within an L
be...
of a queen is safe.
Sure.
And then by the transitive property, the other queen that you just put there is also safe from it.
Sure. Oh, so, well... Yeah, I get... No, because they're still in their I don't know how to do all four of them. Because it feels like no matter where I put a third one, it's going to be caught in a diagonal of...
How about you tell me where to put one to test it?
Where that horse landed.
This here?
I think it was diagonal from that middle. Yeah.
Okay.
And corner, bottom right.
Uh-huh.
So those are not hurting each other.
They're not, but you have precluded this entire rank, this entire file,
right?
The entire diagonal, this here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like it feels like no matter what I do, it does that.
So the only free space is here.
Yeah.
On the entire board. So you got 3. If only there were a way to fix this this orientation. To give space to a fourth.
Oh.
You're so close.
Put the one that I first had you put down.
Mm-hmm.
Diagonal up left.
Okay.
Yeah. They're not fucking with each other still.
It's true, but I think you're occupying every space on the board now.
Shit. I don't know how the hell you're supposed to intuit this.
Well, this girl, I should say, is not horsey from another one.
Okay. So I guess move it up one.
Mm-hmm. And
Uh, bottom. Second bottom. Is that right? Wait, hang on. Yeah, looks right.
mm-hmm. That's correct.
Okay. Yeesh. I want to go to bed now.
You made me do chess.
You made me do chess stuff. I don't know how to chess do.
Chess queen problems, but like this one have been around for over a century. This is a relatively simple variation of this type of puzzle.
Fuck
Consider it an
you.
introduction to the genre. We will be seeing
Fuck
it again.
you. I hate it.
Very nice. You two are no amateurs, I see. Don't worry, next time I'll have an even harder puzzle for you.
Yikes.
Stuffed chair.
I
There's
am
too many queens
yawning
in
pretty
one.
bad.
Saturn loved that puzzle and can't wait to do more.
I just enjoyed the fuck out of that. That was so good.
Do you have another picture puzzle for us that we
nice.
can tear our hair out over?
Right.
Good day, fellows. Did you ever track down Ramon? Indeed we did. Thank you for your assistance in the matter. Good to hear. Well, since you're here already, why not take a load off and rest for a bit? What's this? Oh my, where did I put that measuring cup? God damn it, Crouton! Is something the matter? I have 16 quarts of water that I want to divide into equal portions of 8 quarts apiece. The problem is, my measuring cup seems to have grown feet. Can you think of a way I could use these 7 and 9 quart pitchers to divide things up?
Who even buys a 7 or 9 quart pitcher?
You know, that is an odd pitcher size.
I hate it here.
Yeah. Just fucking, just pour a little bit in this one and then a little bit in the, I guess you can't do that. Never mind. Just pour roughly half of this one into the niner. You'll be close enough, I promise you.
God. Lord almighty.
This is a stinky puzzle.
I feel like some puzzles are like actual good thinkers, and then there's other ones that are like this that are like, yeah, that'll keep them busy.
Yeah, kind of. I've got some fun numbers here. They're a little different, but there's no way for me to make them any more different. Got a 2, a 9, and a 5. That's fun.
Oh Lord.
Shortest solution requires 15 moves. Oh my god.
15. Lord God.
16, 10, 9, 6. Huh? What?
What the hell is 161096? For the first one?
I feel like they like rewrote this to be about different things and they didn't bother to change the fucking hit. Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
So,
What?
what the hell?
Oh, they're saying once we get 10 in the 16er and 6 in the 9er.
Oh,
I think.
probably, maybe.
Probably maybe.
Probably, maybe.
Fucking, this means nothing. She means nothing to me. Baby, baby, she means nothing to me. God, this fuck. I don't like doing this.
Yeah.
What number puzzle is this? 78.
078? Yeah.
I try not to do this as a rule.
Yeah.
But fuck this puzzle.
Yeah.
16, 9. 9, 7. 7, 16. 9, 7. 16, 9. 9, 7. 7, 16. 9, 7. 7, 16. I lost track of something somewhere because it was like, yeah, pour the 0 into the 0. It's like, no, that's not. Okay, 16, 9. I'm going to put my finger on the screen so I know where I am. 9,
Okay.
7. 7 into the 16. The 9 into the 7. The 16 into the 9. The 9 into the 7. The 7 into the 16. The 9 into the 7. The 16 into the 9. The 9 into the 7. The 7 into the 16. The 9 into the 7.
You did get to your 10.
The 16
Okay.
into the 9. The 9 into the 7. Boom. Could I have done that? Yes. Did I
Maybe.
want to? No.
No.
Streamer caught treating on stream, banned for life, pranked. Report me for illicit activity on my Twitch stream. Fucking do it. I deserve it.
Can we do like one more puzzle and be done with
When
it?
it doesn't suck, yeah. Hope so.
Yeah.
I meant to mention this earlier. I heard a rumor that the kidnapper lives in that tower. You know, I've never heard anyone say anything good about that tower. Make sure you keep clear of it, okay? Flower bouquet. Where if you play Remake, I will tell you the exact moves to solve goo puzzles. Did they put the fucking picture puzzles in Resident Evil? Or is it a different similar puzzle? Pretty flowers there.
Neither of them gain happiness from that?
I think the happiness is more like incremental. It's like
Sure.
only when there's a big shift does the thing actually change. Dog.
Sure. Dog.
Someone's ass left behind a coin.
It's still locked shut. Just when will this place open?
I wouldn't get your hopes up. The gate's covered in dust. I don't think anyone's been here for a long time. Oh. Oh, wait. It's just the same thing again.
Yeah.
Okay. One goo puzzle per run, but it's different between A and B route. I see. Okay, we're good. Cat! Cat's still fucking bullying that mouse.
That cat and mouse seem to get along pretty well, don't they?
Well, considering the mouse isn't dead yet, I mean, probably,
Yeah.
I guess. Do you think so, Luke? I would have guessed the cat was tormenting that poor mouse. But if you say the two of them are friendly, I believe you.
Of course. If it has to do with animals, leave it to me. By the way, Professor, have you heard this one before?
Luke's got a puzzle.
Luke's got a puzzle. What's E? It's Euler's number. According to the diagram here, according to the diagram shown here, A equals 2, B equals 3, C equals 3, and D equals 4. So what does E equal?
MC squared.
Now, double checking, you are okay, right?
Yeah, I know, I'm fine. That was for comedic effect.
I know, but then you said nothing. I was like,
Yeah, I just
wait.
dropped dead on the spot.
It's like, oh no. Okay. Fucking. I don't know what the fuck any of this means, though. I guess that's the point, but what the hell?
I do already know what it is.
You suck.
I know. Thank you for saying so, though.
You're welcome.
Dum 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 dum. Sucking on a dick.
Jesus. Fucking. Fucking bro, what?
So this piece here, this is 2.
Uh-huh.
2.
Uh-huh.
This is 3. This is also 3. And this is 4. So what would you call this?
There's a fucking number? I don't know.
It is a number. What could the numbers represent about these pieces? What are some of the qualities of these shapes?
Well, it's not outside edges, because 2.
Mhm.
If it's not including the outside of the the square,
Yeah. The border.
then D doesn't go to 4.
Doesn't it?
It's only got 3.
It's only got 3 sides.
That's what I'm saying.
You can, in fact, find a value for every piece on this board.
The solution is time to stand up and stretch your limbs. Good time. Also, Moobot's been fucking slacking because it's been 3 hours and this is the first time it's told me to stretch.
It's not corners because again, A has 4 corners.
Mm-hmm. I have a hint if you would like one.
God, well. Okay, yeah, that works.
It's not necessarily something about...
No. I mean, not like I figured it out.
Oh, okay.
1, 2. So E equals 5.
Correct.
Because it's how many shared sides it has with other things that don't
How many
include the corners.
shapes it has that are adjacent.
Right. Yeah. Not including corners.
Yes. Well, there's no adjacent shapes out here. It's
Right.
just...
No, I meant like 3 isn't that long.
Oh, you're saying
shape.
not diagonally. Yes.
Yeah.
Just the things that are adjacent.
Yeah.
Yeah. 5. Haha. Every puzzle does have an answer. It's true.
Some are dumb as shit, but this one was okay. Gosh, I wish I'd come up with a really good puzzle, but it was still too easy, I guess.
I don't like how that guy points at you. He's just very triumphant.
That's, I was saying fucking it's rude. Okay. I think that's it for me.
Okay.
Yeah. Sans. Okay. But it was cool hanging.
It's cool hanging.
It's cool hanging.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking
Sans.
Sans. Oh, just to point this out for you while I'm still on screen.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah, so I've got Foxaloid written instead of Vocaloid on my little shirt.
Yeah, maybe make that
also,
more obvious. There you go.
I mean, it's pretty.
You're very large now.
Here I am. What? Oh God.
Big large.
Big large. Big large. Yeah. I have come I've come here to eat the puzzle. Aw. Aw. I was gonna eat all the puzzles because I got big.
All 76 of them.
Mm-hmm. They were gonna be yummy. I don't know what foxes eat.
How do you not know what foxes eat when they're your favorite animal?
They're not my favorite animal.
Oh yeah,
one.
flamingos are your favorite animal. That's right.
Flamingos are my favorite animal.
How do you not know what your fursona eats?
I kinda at one point I knew.
They're opportunistic omnivores. I'm pretty sure. They might be predators.
Just like you. Just like you.
Yeah. Okay. So they prey on many small creatures such as lemmings, voles, ring-sealed pups, fish. This is for Arctic foxes, I should say. Many small creatures such as lemmings, voles, ring-sealed pups, fish, waterfowl, and seabirds. It also eats carrion, berries, seaweed, and insects and other small invertebrates.
Yeah. So not puzzles?
I mean, you could if you wanted.
I'm opportunistic.
Yeah. if I'm
There's
given the
76
opportunity to
laying
eat
right here.
right, if I'm given the opportunity to eat a puzzle, I mean, I'm not gonna pass it up.
Yeah, looks pretty tasty up there.
Hmm.
That big 76. Just go nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. Anyway, I'm gonna go to sleep.
Okay. I'm thinking that I'm
eh,
gonna call it. Maybe
Okay.
do a longer stream tomorrow. But
Nifty.
just sort of chill.
Yeah.
In the meantime, let's see who we've got to raid.
Ooh, yawn.
Who's out there?
Who's raidable? Also, if it's possible, if it's easier for you, can you send me that picture of your tea changing color again?
Oh yeah, I will.
Because I can't seem to find it.
It was
Or
in the
if you
the
just
Too Many
wanna...
Cooks channel in
Hmm.
Newt.
Well, in that case, that might be fairly easy to relocate.
Do we want art or do we want Sonic?
Both sound pretty damn dope to me. I'm also going straight to sleep, so it
Right.
doesn't really matter.
Hmm.
But Sarah, do you have a preference?
I think Sarah's preference would be Sonic.
I would think so.
Although I don't necessarily know why I think that. But yeah.
That feels on brand.
What, huh?
Sonic or art for where we raid to?
I'm just gonna go ahead and raid Wobble because he's got fewer viewers and I like spreading the love.
Sonic is cool. Okay,
Yes.
yeah. Would have been that way anyway. Sonic time.
I'm very sad that I had to miss the Wobble collaboration to get to voice characters in the Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. I got distracted looking at images of horses. That's okay. I understand.
Yeah, that's valid.
But yeah, that would have been while we were on vacation. So.
Sorry.
No, I mean, fucking shit happens, yo. Sometimes plans don't come together, and that's all right. Sometimes you gotta miss things. Like life is limited. Life is a limited resource, and we've got to do with it what we can. And it's okay if we miss things sometimes.
Oh, well, Sarah says I should be sorry, so I don't know which direction to take this.
Life's a
Who
bitch,
do
and
I
then you
listen
die. That's why
to?
we get high, because you never know when you're gonna go. Oh, that's what Nas said.
It's true. Yeah, I know, Sarah. You good.
But yeah, thank you all for being here. Thank you for all the support. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night.
Woo.
Thank you.